Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth to rule well. And I want to say shalom to Akim and Akwat out there, pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled, You Men Are the Biggest Part of This Problem. Alright, once again, you men are the biggest part of this problem. Okay? And accidentally closed out of the topic at hand today. So let me go and grab it real quick. Where were we? We were right over here. Right? And I believe it was let me see. Right around here somewhere. Okay, but again, let me move this up. All right. So yeah, you men are the biggest part of this problem. All right, and this is inspired by a lesson from Elder Apostle Ramalab. All right, on his page GMS Infodoc Channel 12. Channel 12. About some dumbass that came and commented on the comment board. It was some simp ass shit. And I said, you know what? I had another lesson planned. I don't even remember what it was now, because as soon as I heard this, I said, oh man, I'm going to have to go do a lesson on this. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and pause this music real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and let the apostle speak. And we'll stop it at some point here. And let me get it a better, no, I guess that's as basic. There we go. So here you go. And I'll just play it from here. It's around here somewhere. You'll know it when you hear it, when the comment pops up. But it also talks about, what the apostle's talking about. So listen to that as well, because he's talking about these ran-through-ass women thinking they're something when they're nothing, man. Thinking that, oh, I look so good. Meanwhile, they look like a bag of fucking potatoes that have been thrown up against the wall, man.
Garments of mourning and burning instead of beauty. A lot of these women, they think they look good, but goddamn, they are ugly. And then you see, I don't know if that's called catfishing, I believe it is. You have a woman that has a picture of herself on a dating site, and the bitch looks good, but then when you see her with all that makeup off, she looks like what the fuck?
All right, Khan. And that's, these are some of the comments that effeminate ass man that commented on the comment board we're talking about. Now, I want to do a quick little detour real quick and look up women before and after makeup extreme, right? Because I've seen some of these that are awful. Okay, so look at this, and she still looks like shit there, but I mean, look at some of these extreme transformations, man. To go from that to that, that's still pretty extreme. Okay, look at these transformations, man. She just looks like a regular, someone you'd see in a store working. And this bitch over here looks like a model. All right, that's witchcraft. First of all, that's witchcraft. Okay, look at some of these. And you see, it's a lot of Jake women too, man. Look at it. That one, look at that. That's especially intense, man. Look, she's got all this like shit on her face and like all this red and look, all these little dots and nasty looking shit, and those are all gone now. So you look at this difference, man. You can't fix that those eyes are in two different fucking continents, so you can't fix that shit. Alright. Look at this. Look, and she has put all the makeup. Now look, she doesn't even have all these tattoos all over her fucking face and all over her neck. Look, she just completely... Look, now she doesn't even have the tattoos. She covered herself up so much she doesn't even have the tattoos anymore. Now this girl looks, mid. I won't say she's gorgeous or anything. She looks mid. This girl over here looks like Sharquisha down the block. So, man, you look at this, man. You get all these different imperfections and stuff, all these skin conditions and stuff. They just hid right away, you know? That's like, that's like you buy a box of Fruity Pebbles, and it turns out you're just eating dyed rat turds, man. You know? And hell, half the time you probably are, because that shit's just poison anyway. I mean, look at this shit, man. Look at this. Woman is going viral for posting her makeup trends. I don't even know if that's a woman. You know? Damn. I've seen men that look less masculine than that. You know, if I had to guess, I think that's one of those, whats. Okay. Look at this shit, man. This is it's pure witchcraft, man. It's pure witchcraft. Okay, there you go. It is pure witchcraft. And you men, all right, look at this ugly ass Elamite woman. All right, look what she transforms into. That's an ugly ass bitch, man. All right, but you guys don't want to hear it because you're a bunch of fucking simps. Okay, you're a bunch of fucking simps. Let's go and look that up on the what do you call it? The Urban Dictionary. Okay, let's go look up what a simp is. Okay, Urban Dictionary. Where's it at? All right, a simp. All right, and that's not the best definition. It says someone who does way too much for a person they like. A simp, a man who puts hoes before the bros. Okay. Here, this is what it is right here. This is what it is. This is the definition right here. A simp, a word that everyone overuses without the correct definition. It means a guy that is overly desperate for women, especially if she is a bad person or has expressed her disinterest in him, which he continues to obsess over. They're usually just virgins that will accept coochie from anyone, regardless of who they are. All right. So, this is a fucking simp, man. It is when a male is overly submissive to a female and gains nothing from it. So overly submissive that other guys cringe and feel ashamed when seeing them. This applies to males in relationships when they are so submissive they say literally anything to be in favor of the female. That's what a fucking simp is. And guess what? You men out there, guess what? You men are the biggest part of this fucking problem. All right? Because a lot of you are fucking simps. All right, a lot of you a bunch of effeminate ass, bitch ass, simp ass fucking men. All right, that'll do anything for a fucking sniff, man. All right, that's 99% of you motherfuckers. And now I'm not talking about you brothers, but these motherfuckers out here in this world, man, they're a bunch of fucking simps. All right, anything, just fucking handing, just anything for a sniff, man. Anything for a sniff. It's fucking pathetic. It's pathetic, and these guys will go out on fucking arm and a leg, all right, and defend these bitches, all right, to the around the earth and back, all right, in pursuit of the pussy, man. It's fucking ridiculous. They will literally throw out all their morals, all their values, for a woman, all right. They'll let a woman hit them. They'll let a woman talk smack to them. All right, they'll let a woman spit in their face. They'll let a woman cheat on them and won't do anything about it. They'll let a woman blatantly disrespect them in public. They'll do all these things, man, and just in pursuit of what? A fucking sniff, man. It's a fucking simp, okay? And they'll stand up for these terrible ass fucking barbaric ass bitch brute women, all right? Of course, which not all women are, but a good chunk of these women nowadays are, especially within this Gen Z and Gen Y. They're still young. I don't know how old the oldest Gen Y. How old are the oldest Gen Y? That's the iPad babies, Gen Y. No, not Gen Z. Gen Alpha. They're called not Gen Y. Millennials are Gen Y, which I fall into a cusp of. Gen Z. Of course, you have Gen Z, and they're up there in their 20s. See, anywhere from 12 to 27. All right, I'm right what they call a cusper. I was in the last year. All right, 1997 to 2012. I was in that 1997, right? That cutoff where it could be depending on where you were, right? December of 1996, you were a millennial, but I was very early January of 97, so I got thrown in with them. But I ain't one of those motherfucking Gen Zs, man. All right, I classify myself more with millennial, but Gen Alpha is Gen Alpha's, so that's the early 2010, but Gen Alpha, those are the new ones. The oldest member are only 14 years old. So I mean, they're getting up there. They're already technically adults. And if you see Gen Alpha, those you know, teenage little girls, they're fucking ran through as shit, man. They're ran through as fuck looking already. All right, they look like hell. Okay, and that's because of the society that they're being raised up in. You know, it's telling them it's okay to, you know, go and get with as many men as possible. So now I have these, you know, these freshly turned, you know, women, all right, that are going around and getting with, you know, all sorts of guys and getting men in trouble and shit like that, because you're not supposed to get with somebody that age, all right? Not in this day in society, all right? But they'll go around and lie about their age and do shit, man. You got to be very careful, all right? If they're not lying about their age, they got a disease, and if they don't have a disease, they have a man, and if they don't have a man, they got a pride demon on them. If they don't have a pride demon on them, it's something, man. And you simps are sticking up for these people, man. These women, men are trash. These fucking stupid men, and we don't even need men. I'd rather choose the bear. I'd choose the bear any day. And you fucking simps are going, leave her alone. Leave her alone. There's a meme, actually. Leave her alone meme. Hey, man, leave her alone. You know, like, fuck it. This is the motherfuckers out here. You know, and it's Jake too, but that's not even the meme I was looking for. There's a different meme that I've seen of like you know, it's like a cartoon. You know, yeah, this is what you motherfuckers are, you know, the white knight, you know. Leave her alone. Let's see. What else we have? I'm trying to see if I can find it. Let's see. Let me see. I can't find it, but you know, you get the you understand it, you know. Hey man, leave her alone. Cause they're always like, you know, these motherfuckers with no jaws, you know, like, ugh, my gosh, man, it's fucking disgusting. These are the simps, man. A lot of you Jake too. A lot of you Jake out here looking like fucking R. Kelly's a simp. All that R&B shit, it's simp shit, man. And the thing is, like, the women like that simp shit until they don't. All right, they like that simp shit until they don't. But anyway, I've talked and rambled enough. Let's go back and let the apostle speak, because it's you men are part of the problem, man. You fucking simp ass men. So let's finish up, because you're gonna see you know, the Simp Master 3000 come into play here in just a minute.
You know, who are you? That's not who I was, you know, communicating back and forth with. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, and we just showed you that in those photos, man. You know, you go and look at that tonight. You know, you see that person in person, and they don't have their makeup on like that. That looks like a completely different fucking person. You know, that's like you go to buy you go out to the PetSmart. You buy a dog. You get it home and take a bath, and underneath that fur, there's a cat. You be like, what the fuck? This isn't what I bought.
That's these women, man. They showed this one chick, man. She was like, God, she looked like a infected gangrene toenail, and then they made her up, and the bitch looked super good.
It's true.
It's like, God damn. You know, that's terrible, man.
And I don't know why anybody would wanna, you know, showing you those photos we showed you. I don't know why anybody would want to stick up for that, you know. And you rest assured, man, you fucking simp ass men, the favor would not be returned, man. Think about it. If you had if you like fucking took some shit and try to, you know, use some makeup on your face to chisel your jawline, all right, or you put some contacts in here. This girl, she likes blonde haired and blue eyed men, so you gotta you put on a blonde wig, all right, and you put on blonde blue eyed contacts, and then you get like some type of like fucking makeup pen, and you draw on a 6-pack to yourself. Guess what? When they find out, they're not gonna fucking stand up for you and stick up for you like these simp ass men. Leave her alone. She's still beautiful in my eyes. No, she'd be like, ew, get the fuck away from me. You look like a fucking piece of shit, man. And she'd leave. All right. So the favor would not be returned. All right. But you simp ass men will still do it. You men, you're 99% of the problem. All right, the women are that, you know, I'll give the women a little bit more of a percentage than that. You men are 95% of the problem. The other 5%'s these women when it comes to this fucking how these women have behaved, because that shit should have been fucking nipped in the bud. All right, that shit should have been knocked out of the park. These women, first of all, whenever the woman decided to say, oh, I'm gonna go outside, and she has her titties hanging out, or she's not wearing a bra, that shit should have been like, no, you're not doing that. Nip that shit in the bud. All right, or you want to go outside, you know, with your booty, you're wearing shorts so short that your butt cheeks are hanging out. No, that shit, that's a men problem. Now, is the problem with the women as well? Yeah, because they're the ones that want to do it. But the men, they should have said, no, nip that fucking shit in the bud. But the thing is, the problem is men are so filled with the fucking sympatry, as they like these women walking around with their titties hanging out and their ass popping out because, oh, I like the way it looks. But then they're all ran through and, I can't find a decent woman. Well, no fucking wonder why. All right, you're looking in the wrong places. You can't go looking for a diamond in a shit factory,
So this is the reason why you're gonna catch hell and lose everything. Because of the time of Jacob's trouble is coming. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. See? Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. And her gates shall lament and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground, because the time of Jacob's trouble is going to bring a big change to the attitude of these women, because they're not going to have that platform that they have now.
Yep.
All right? Then, well, go fuck yourself. How about that?
All right. You see it here with this dude, Johnny Sack. All right. He's calling the apostle wicked. All right. He's not even just calling the apostle wicked. He's saying y'all. I don't know if he's referring to y'all as in the apostle and everybody on that comment board, or y'all as in the apostle and the other apostles of Great Millstone. Okay. But regardless, this dude has a fucking fake profile picture. All right, it's always these motherfuckers, man. These stupid motherfuckers with stupid fucking names, Johnny Sack, or something fucking dumb, that comes up with some stupid ass fucking comment, or in a stupid ass fucking AI generated portrait or something from a movie. Fucking do something original for once, man.
How are we wicked? Am I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? So here it is, I'm telling you the truth, that these women catfish you. They look like hell.
Yep.
And then they put all this makeup on. They look good. And then when they take the makeup off, they look like shit. But I'm being wicked for that? I'm being wicked for that? Man, go kick rocks, my man.
And that's the subject matter of today's lesson. All right? So that's the subject matter of today's lesson. Is that, and I said when I saw that simp ass fucking Simp Master 3000 on that fucking comment board, simping it up, like, y'all are wicked. You should really put the pussy on a pedestal and just bow down to it and say, oh, thank you, pussy. Oh, that's how you motherfuckers act, man. It's fucking disgusting. It's pathetic. And you wonder why no fucking bitch wants you, because it's fucking pathetic, man. It's pathetic as fuck. It's pathetic. All right, you're not even men at this point. You're effeminate. You're effeminate. You know what effeminate means to be? As likened unto a female. All right, effeminate. You think like a female. You talk like a female. You walk like a female, which is great for a female, but that's fucking disgusting when it's on a man. Just like when a man is being manly and burly, that's great on a man, but you throw that on a woman, it's fucking foul. It's fucking disgusting, man. It's nasty as shit. But lo and behold, here in Babylon the Great, the roles are reversed, and you have these brutish ass fucking masculine ass women. What you gonna do, huh? You can't handle a woman like this. You can't handle. I know, bitch. I don't want to handle a woman like that. Hell no, I don't. Nope. You can go ahead and, I don't know. You look like you need to be handling wild animals, is what you look like. All right, and you have these men. You should just be really nice to the women. They've had it so rough over the years. Get out of here, man. Ain't you got some fucking rainbow festival to attend, man? You fucking fruity ass Fruit Loop. It's fucking pathetic, man. You wonder why these women don't want you, and you also wonder why, you're, oh, honey, okay, and I'm not condoning adultery, but you wonder why when you, oh, honey, okay, and then she goes around and fucks some dude named Brutus down the street. Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, I fucked her. What you gonna do? Well, you wonder why, because she's craving that masculine energy, because your fucking bitch assness is effeminate. All right? Effeminate, man. Effeminate. All right, as the same thing. While you women, you wonder why your man has another girl on the side, which men are allowed to do. That's not adultery, but have another man on the side. All right, which really isn't smart in this time and day and age anyway, because you can barely afford one woman, let alone two or three. But and you got to treat them the same too. All right, you can't just have one and give her nothing and give everything to the other one. So have fun doing that in Babylon. All right, you're gonna end up going off, trying to do some shit like that. But you wonder why these men, they get a side piece or something like that, because your ass is so brutish. What you doing? Why you always acting like this? Don't ask me what I'm doing. Mind your own fucking business. You don't need to know what I'm doing. I'm a strong, independent woman. Cool. Go be independent by yourself. All right? That's what independent means. Let's look up that word up. Independent. spelled it wrong, but whatever. Independent means what? Independent.
Independent.
All right. Free from outside control, not depending on another's authority. Now it talks about being individualistic, unconventional, maverick, and free. But indie, all right. Let's go and get etymology online. All right. In, not opposite of, dependent. Not dependent. All right. You're not dependent on someone. All right. Not dependent on someone, which means for anything, you're not dependent. That means you're solo. All right. You're independent. You're solo. So guess what? Self-reliant, self-sustaining, self-supporting, self-sufficient. Go and do it on your own. Go and do it on your own. You're independent. Go and do it on your own. So, first scripture that we wanted to grab is Galatians 5 and 19 through 23. Because first of all wearing all that makeup, that's witchcraft to do stuff like that. Okay, to cover your whole face in foundation, and then build upon that, and then do a little bit of this lip liner and do a little bit of lip gloss with a little bit of lip stain with a little bit of this and a little bit of, you get a little bit of eyeliner, and then you get a little bit of eyeshadow, and then you get a little bit of eyebrow filling, and then you get a little bit of that shit, you put it on your face, and then you do your contour, and then you look like a completely different person, man. You look like a completely different fucking person, man. Completely. That's witchcraft, man. That is witchcraft. It's not along the lines, oh, you just wore a little eyeliner, which you shouldn't do anyway. But it's not along those lines. You were turning it into something into a especially grievous form of witchcraft doing that, man. Completely transforming. That's you basically trying to turn into something that you're not, man. So hey, that's witchcraft. That is wicked. All right, that is a form of sorcery to do that. Okay. And I had another thought, but I lost it. So we're going to continue on. Galatians 5 and 19 through 23. Now the works of the flesh, okay, not the spirit. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say that. Let me finish up the scripture. Which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness. And lasciviousness is that's an archaic form of basically saying being sexually promiscuous, a whore, a slut, right? So what I was going to say before we go on to verse 20 was that the other thing that especially you black women got to realize, so-called, is that the way you do your makeup, it was formulated after drag queens, okay? It was formulated after drag queens, all right? If you look up a drag queen, okay, the way you do your makeup, it was learned, and I watched a video about this, and a black woman was talking about it, so-called, a Judite woman, okay, was talking about how the makeup styles for the so-called black woman, all right, were taken from the drag queens to cut down on masculine-looking features. The contouring, all that stuff that you do with your face, that was taken from drag queens because they're men. A drag queen is a man it's not a transgender, all right, because a transgender is a man who thinks or feels as if they're a woman. Careful my words there. A drag queen necessarily doesn't even always like men. Sometimes they're not even gay. Sometimes, and they're not transgender. They just like to dress. Back in the day, they were called cross dressers. They just like to cross dress. Okay, so, but if you look into it, the way that they do their makeup and the contouring and all that stuff, it was meant to hide male features, to hide male jawlines and make them look more feminine. Okay, if you look at these, and some of them are a little bit overboard. Okay, but if you go and look up black girl makeup, okay, then you go and look at different things like this. Okay, you look at these ones right here. Okay, you're gonna look at some of these, right? And she's using all those techniques. All right, she's contouring her face, using all those different things, and then blending it out. All right, and she's also using all this overly loud makeup. All right, I mean, look at it. Look at how they. I mean, look at how they how they're doing their faces. All right, and then go and look at the drag queens. Okay, go and look at it. Go and look at it. They're doing the same thing. They're doing the same exact thing. They're doing the same thing. You can't look at that. Look at it, man. The eyebrows, check. All right, the crazy forms of fucking eyeshadow. Check. All right, the crazy fucking cumbrellas. All right, for the look, those are damn near the same eyelashes, man. Those are damn near the same eyelashes. Look, with the spikes all up on them. Those are damn near the same fucking things, you know. So, and you see the lipstick, and look, I mean, look at it, man. Look at it. You can't hide from that. But if you go and look up, you know, white girl. You know, what the fuck is that? That's like some Halloween fucking makeup. All right, look, they don't do it. They don't do it. Look, the white girls aren't doing it. So why are the Jake women, why are they patterning themselves after fucking men? They're patterning themselves after men, man. You know, you only see the black girls wearing makeup like this. All right, you don't see look, the white girls, where are they at? Where are they wearing it? They are wearing it. You don't see it. But yeah, you go back to black girl makeup. You're gonna look it up. And look, we have all these different colors, right? All this crazy fucking shit, right? All this crazy shit. The Sharquisha look, right? That one's not too bad. That's 50s style, well, 60s style. That one's not too bad. But you go in here and you look at these. Look at this shit. That's some drag queen fucking style makeup right there. You know? It's just, it's ridiculous. And look, you got bitches looking like this and shit now. Looking like a whole ass demon. Alright? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So continuing on in verse 20. We'll read up from 19. Galatians 5 and 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, there you go, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. You're going to be 2/3, man, squashed out. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. And I can tell you right now that any woman that goes and puts on makeup like this is not a decent woman. All right, and you're gonna say, well, why are you gonna say that? Go and pull any bitch out the crowd. All right, any of them, any single woman, right, out the crowd that has makeup on it like that. I guarantee you, they're gonna be combative. They're gonna be proud. They're gonna be misandrous. All right, which means they hate men. I don't remember. It was just recently. I was actually watching a lesson. That's why this term was on the mind. I don't know if it was in this video with Apostle Aramala. I believe it was actually the video I was watching with Apostle Gabar today. All right, which was called I'll shout it out because it's a good lesson. It was called True. The sign of degenerate women tattoos. The inky stinky violation of Leviticus 19 and 28. Okay. You know, because you're not supposed to put cuttings in the flesh, all right, or print marks on yourself like that, right? So he was talking about misandrous. A lot of the women these days are misandrous, which means they hate men. All right, misogyny is a man that hates women. Misandry is a woman that hates a woman that hates men. Okay, and then a woman is the word for a person who also hates women. I'm just fucking around, but it's true. Okay. They hate each other until they have to, back up their wickedness. They're like, oh, that bitch over there, that stupid, ugly bitch, and whatever. And until a man's like, you ugly whores, we're beautiful. We stand together as women. That's, it's that shit, man. It's that shit. But, going back into here, you pull out any of those women out of that crowd that look like that, all right, I guarantee you she has other sins that are going on. Other wickedness that's going on with her. It's not just the makeup. She has a pride demon on her. She's probably sexually promiscuous. She's probably misandrous, right? So on and so forth. This is Galatians 5 and 20. I wanted to go ahead and get it in the Blue Letter Bible because we have it up in the Strong's Greek, but we want to show you that there's no funny business going down. So getting Galatians 5 and 20, you're going to get this word witchcraft, all right, which we have up here, okay? Witchcraft, pharmakia, all right, witchcraft. As you can see right down here in the Strong's, pharmakia, all right, or pharmakia, okay, which means what? The use or administrating of drugs, all right, so using those drugs is witchcraft too. Poisoning, sorcery, magic arts, often found in connection with idolatry and fostered by it. Okay? Which, and that's a form of sorcery, all right? And magical arts, you know, fucking transforming your face like that. That's sorcery, man. That's witchcraft. Okay? And going back here, it says what? The use of medicine, drugs, or spells. Magic, sorcery, enchantment. It's a loud ass song. Enchantment, man. That's what you're doing, man. You're administering drugs. And if you look up what cosmetics are, they are really a form of a drug. They're chemical compounds, all right, derived from either natural sources or synthetically created ones. All right, and you might say, oh, well, no, see, it's natural. It's natural. Well, yeah, if you take lavender, that's natural. If you take what else? What do you call it? You take lavender, that's natural. You take chamomile, that's natural. Black tea is natural. Pepper's natural. You know, ginger's natural. Now, if I go and combine those things and extract them in a fucking retort, all right, in an alembic, or however you pronounce those things, how's that? Alembic. Yeah, an alembic. All right, you fucking go and start distilling shit in a fucking alembic and fucking pumping it and keeping shit on fire and all that stuff. Yeah, then you'll fucking something different. Guess what? Cacao is natural. All right, it's very natural. The coca leaf. All right, or cacao, that's something different. The coca leaf, it's very natural. All right, but guess what? You go start adding gasoline to it. You let it dry out in the sun. You fucking start mashing up. Guess what? Bam, boom, bang, pow. You got cocaine. All right, that's not natural. That's a fucking drug. Okay, so it says it's derived. What does derived mean? That's the key word.
Derive.
Derived. All right, derived. It's obtained from a specific source, something natural, but it's derived from natural source. If something, here's a hint for all you brothers and sisters out there. If something is derived from natural sources, it's not natural. Okay, it's like the natural flavors that they put on drinks, where it's actually just chemical compounds that have been extracted. It's derived. Okay, it's derived or synthetic, which synthetic means to make. All right, it's fake. Okay, including personal skincare. All right, and you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, using lotion stuff. That's not really a cosmetic, but cosmetics are generally, you know, makeup, eyeshadows, lipsticks, you know, and you can use lip gloss as women. Lip gloss is fine. That doesn't have any dyes or anything like that in it. Lip gloss is generally just, you know, and again, you're not necessarily going off if in certain ways. That's between you and the Most High. All right, when you go and start putting foundation, all that stuff, yeah, that's wicked, man. That's wicked. You can't be doing that. All right, but a little bit of like lip stain, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but like lip gloss, you know, that's between you and the Most High at the end of the day, and that's something that you really have to probably speak to the apostles about, and they'll probably just tell you not to do it anyway. All right, stuff where wearing a little eyeshadow, and there is a difference wearing a little bit. It's just I would personally recommend it against it. And when you're wearing that type of, first of all, it's witchcraft, man. At the end of the day, because you're trying to transform yourself into being something that you're not, unless you're just using it to like complement certain things. Again, that's that gray area stuff, and it's just, hey man, we don't really speak on that, because it's just like the same way with like weed isn't necessarily going off if you eat it. You just can't smoke it, but we're not gonna go and recommend that you do it. It's just, you know, stuff like lip gloss is fine. Lip stain, use your own discernment on that. It's just, you know, just be mindful, all right, and don't try to be someone who you're not. And if it doesn't feel right, then hey, it's probably not. All right, that's what I use. All right, if it doesn't feel right, that's probably not. And it's all Egyptian, and they're the ones that really started using that big anyway, was the fucking Egyptians. So if anything, it could be writ off as a heathen custom if you really wanted to go there. And it's gonna fuck up your skin, man. That's the thing. When you wear makeup, it's gonna damage your skin underneath having that makeup on there all the time. Bear with me while I grab a drink. So again, use your own discernment. I personally would not recommend it. I would not condone it. I would say don't. All right. Plus, I think makeup doesn't look so good on women anyway. I'd rather see the natural skin. It just looks better. All right. And if you ain't got it, hey, you ain't got it, man. So this is Proverbs 17 and 15. And this is specifically for that wicked motherfucker, Johnny Sack, right here. All right. Proverbs 17 and 15. He that justifieth the wicked, and that's what he's doing. He's justifying these wicked ass women. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the Lord. All right. And you're over here condemning, you know, at least the apostle. All right. And everybody on the comment board, which one? The apostle, man. Hey, he's been in this truth way longer than you were. Johnny Sack, he's probably been in this. He's been in this truth longer than you were in your daddy's sack. All right. So 30 something years, man. All right, Apostle Ramallah. All right, I think you mentioned in this lesson 30 something years, man. And you have Apostle Tahar, who's been in this for 40 years, going on 40 years soon, you know, or already. But yeah, so hey, man, that's a long time to be in this truth, and you're over here. Oh, you're wicked. You're wicked. You're wicked, man. What fucking ass crack of the earth did you pop up from, thinking you know something? Y'all some wicked ninjas. Nah, man, that's you. Stop projecting. All right. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that cometh to condemneth the just, even they both are abomination of the Lord. So guess what? You're wicked, man. You're wicked because you're justifying the wicked. You're justifying these wicked women by condemning the just. Okay? Because what the apostle was saying was nothing wrong. All right? Did he lie? Did he lie? Do the women not do that? Did he lie? No, he didn't lie. Okay? So what are you trying to say? Why are you trying to call him wicked? Because he didn't lie? If he lied, he would have been wicked. Jeez, man, these fucking, you men are the biggest part of this problem. These problems, why can't I find a good girl, man? Cause, you fucking let all the Sharquishas and Taekwon-tishas fucking run through. That's why. You let these ran through ass bitches run around fucking unchained and untethered. That's why. That's why you can't find a good woman. Cause there aren't none left. All the good women are already married up. And your fucking simp ass is just out here on the pursuit of ass. All right, why can't I find a good woman? Because you're looking for titties and fucking and camel toe. That's why. That's why you can't find a good woman, man. Because you're looking in the fucking wrong places. All right, you're looking in the wrong places. Generally, when I'm looking for cleanliness, I don't go to a gas station bathroom. That's all I'm saying. 1 Esdras 4:26. Yea, many there be that have ran out of their, it's like you run, not ran. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. And that's these men out there, man. You men are the biggest part of the problem because you've become servants for these women. You've ran out of your wits for women. All right, you'll do anything for a sniff. You'll act, it's fucking borderline retarded. Not even borderline, I take that back. You'll act retarded, all right, for a woman, man. You'll act fucking retarded. You have completely ran out of your wits for a woman. You will do anything, all right? Anything. So let's go get this in the Bible Gateway in the Good News translation. It says, Well, we'll use this one. Here it is in the Good News GNTD, whatever this is, but it says some men are driven. Good news something? I don't know. It's the Good News something or other. Good News translation. What's up with the D? Anyway, US version. It's like you. Some men, 1 Esdras 4:26. Some men are driven out of their minds on account of a woman. Ooh, it's like you. Every time you're trying to read a scripture, you just got some fucking acid reflux or something going down. It's like you. 1 Esdras 4:26. Some men are driven out of their minds on account of a woman, and others become slaves for the sake of a woman. And you would, man. You're all into that dominatrix shit. All right, this fucking freaky shit, dominatrix. All right, look at this shit. I gotta make sure there's nothing crazy on screen that we'd have to blur. Let me see. No, everything should be everything on here should be allowed. But you see shit like this, man. Shit like this. Fucking literally, in slave collars and shit. All right, being tied up and shit. It's fucking. Ugh, my gosh. I want to show this one. Look at this. This is you men. This is a perfect representation of you fucking men out here. This is what you would do. All right, this is what you would do. 1 Esdras 4:26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Literally, I want you to tie me up and kick me. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. All right, and that's what you men have done. You've become fucking pussified. Pussification, man, of this men. There's not even men anymore, man. You just got fucking bitches out here. Bitches. Female bitches and male bitches. That's what you got. There's no men anymore. All right, if they are men, they're usually generally older, or they're in the truth. That's where the real men are, is in this truth. Because these men out here, okay, honey, okay, You know, let's go and find that. This shit, man. Here you go.
All you have to do, you marry a man with $300 million, is fuck your husband. That's it.
All right, they're talking about. He was talking about, you know, these women, you know, with I don't know if he was talking about how they think it's so rough. And you got to realize this is from Raw. This is back in the 80s, man. This is from back in the 80s. Show you ain't shit changed along that regard. And talking about how, you know, this, I can't remember the man, but this woman left left her husband and got half. And he said, you know, oh, because you earned that together. Says you didn't earn nothing with that man. The only thing you got to do basically is well, here you go.
All you have to do, you marry a man with $300 million, is fuck your husband. That's it. That's your job. Fuck your husband. That's it. That's just fuck your husband. You feel like?
And you got to cook and clean too, but you know, and these men in the world, you can get away with not even doing that, especially even back then.
At W2, they say, what you do? You say, I fuck my husband. That's it. And I've had my share of pussy. I have yet. Even if the pussy was woman's ass. You know what's real scary is that American women in
here
the
we go.
80s have become very business conscious. Y'all the most resourceful and the most business smart women on the planet now in the 80s. And it would be an asset to us as American men if you weren't so vindictive. Because the two don't match. It's like, and then what's really fucked up is that y'all are the most loving people. American women are all off into this romance, want to be
That's not true.
romantic, and they generally fall in love with you. Now, love and money do not mix. The shit don't mix, especially you got a business smart woman and the love and shit. You go up to a woman and say, baby, I never met anybody like you before in my life. I never met anyone like you either. Why don't we be together? Why don't we be together? Baby, will you marry me? I thought you would never ask. Well, before we get married, why don't you sign this prenuptial agreement? What do you mean sign a prenuptial agreement?
See, yeah.
Well, that's the contract that stipulates if we would ever break up, you take what you had when you came into the relationship and I take what I had. First of all, I don't give a fuck who you are and what you have, okay? You got a whole lot of motherfucking nerve gonna ask me to sign a contract to show you that I love you. First of all, there's nothing that a man can do for me that I can't do for myself. I got a job and I don't need shit from you. You got a whole lot of I love you. You got who the hell you think gonna tell me to sign a contract to show you that I love you? If I need something, I can go to my family. My family takes care of me. You got a whole lot of men hear all that shit and we be like this. Okay.
See? There you go. Okay. That's you men. That's you men, man. You let some shit go down like that and then okay. You know, fucking you know, man, I would tell that woman, you know, if she ever did some shit like that to me, you know, it reminds me of that other skit from fucking Key and Peele. He's like, I told, you know what I told her, bitch. I said, bitch. Fucking whispering and shit, hiding from their women, you know, acting like they're rough. Well, let me another one. 1 minute. Here's another one. Bear with me. Just quick little skits for you to see, because it details, man. It details how these men act and how these women are too. Key and Peele. I said, bitch. Here. You know, and that's these fucking men, man. That's these fucking men out here. I said, bitch. Would never confront their woman, would never say nothing. But I want to act hard. Fucking ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. So, first address 4 and 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wit for women and become servants for their sakes. These women, really, they wear the pants in the relationships these days, man. And you men ain't doing nothing about it. And I ain't saying you gotta be fucking beat down, you know, fucking Ike Turner on your fucking wife. Hell no, that's wrong too. But you know, if she's doing some shit and trying to fucking, you know, especially with that shit, where they try to fucking bitch you in public, don't fucking stand for that shit. Do not stand for that shit. If that shit, I will tell you, me and my wife have seen it, and she doesn't do that type of shit in public. Call all you Halbash Meow Shy. She doesn't do that shit at all, really. Call all you Halbash Meow Shy for that. But these, we were at a game store one time, man, and it was a Jake couple. And this woman was just bitching this man, and I don't even remember about a game. She's like, I don't play that game. You ain't gonna do it. Yeah, well, you said with this. And man, the look on his face just looked like, man, this fucking bitch. I felt bad for the dude. Really, he got himself into the situation, though. A wicked woman is given a portion to a wicked man. You know that dude was wicked. He looked like a ninja. You know the look. You know the look. I don't even have to describe the look. You know what he looked like. I can bet you pictured at least a couple things right now. All right, because there's a couple things when you think of a ninja. You got the sagging low pants. You got those big ass fucking basketball shoes on, right? You got the stained denim, right? The acid wash jeans with the fucking too tight of a shirt or too big of a shirt. It never fits just right. It's always too small or too big, right? And you know, it's something like that. If I remember correctly, who knows? It's one of the variations. Or if it wasn't that one, there's a couple other variations of how they dress. You know, big baggy cargo pants with just, you get it. You know, I don't have to paint the picture, but I'm just like, I remember when we got into the car, my wife mentioned it. She's like, man, I feel bad for that guy. Like, damn, you bitching him right in public in front of everybody. We were up at the front getting ready to check out, and you know the employees were there, and he was just getting bitched out, just bitched, not bitched out, but just getting bitched, treated like a female, right by his own wife, right in front of everybody. Nope. Do not let that happen, man. Don't blow up in the store and make it hell big. But when you get in the car, say, hey, look, don't fucking disrespect me like that. Okay? I'm not with it. All right? If she wants to leave, let that bitch go. Let that bitch go. Okay? Ephesians, you can't leave her, but guess what? That bitch can go. If she wants to go, she can go. She's not bound. If she's not acting like that, she's not in this truth. She's not bound to stay with you. All right? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Right? Ephesians 5:22-23. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. So that's a commandment for you women. You're supposed to submit yourselves unto your husbands as unto the Lord. All right? You're supposed to submit to your husbands. You are supposed to submit to your husbands. Guess what? Well, who you submissive to? Who you ain't got to be submissive? Yes, we do. We got to be submissive to Yahweh Shemel Shai. You got to be submissive to us. We're doing our role. What about you, bitch? You don't want to do nothing. All right? Verse 23. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Hamashiach is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. But again, no accountability with these women, man. And it's because you men do not hold them accountable. You don't hold them accountable. And we talk about these women a lot. But one of the things that doesn't get talked about a lot is you men, man. You men are the main fucking culprit with why these women are off the chains, man. Off the hook. You know? You can't blame, you have some, you can't, here it is, you have a pit bull. All right, it's all fucking right. You know it's dangerous. All right, that dog sure it has its issues, but if you let that dog off its leash, that's your fucking problem. You're the culprit, man. A matter of fact, back in the day, if you had an animal, I believe it was an ox, that was known to gore people. All right, if it got out and gored people, then that animal would be put to death. How does it go? Here it is. Exodus 21:28. If an ox gore a man or a woman that they die, all right, breaks out and kills somebody, then the ox shall be surely stoned, and his flesh shall not be eaten, but the owner of the ox shall be quit. So that's with an ox, and I'm sure that's with any other animal. You have a dog that keeps on biting people and attacking people, or your dog breaks out and kills someone. That dog needs to be put to death. All right, that dog needs to be stoned, put to death, as the ox would, right? If an ox gore a man or woman that they died, then the ox should be surely stoned. I'm sure that's not just for oxes. I'm sure that's for many other animals. You have an animal that breaks out and kills someone, that animal needs to be put to death, right? So, but Exodus 21:29, but if the ox were wont to push with his horn in times past, and it hath been testified to his owner and he hath not kept him in. So hey, man, you're that ox of yours. He bucks a little bit. He tries to attack us. He tries to attack us, man. All right. And it's been testified to the owner. Hey, man, he tries to attack us, and he hath not kept him in. So you were told, and you didn't keep him in, but that he hath killed a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned, and his owner also shall be put to death. Because why? Because you knew they had an aggressive tendency, and you let him off on a fucking and let him go and kill someone. So it's part of your problem. So I'm using that in reference to these women. You know, if you have a dog on a leash that you know to be aggressive, you can't. You better keep that thing on a fucking short leash. If you let it out and it goes like that, you're part of the problem. You're the fucking problem, and it's gonna fall on you, man. It's gonna fall on you. So you men out here that are encouraging this shit and contributing to lasciviousness and allowing these women to do it, you're the biggest part of the problem, man. You're biggest part of the problem. All right, letting this shit go through, because you should say, look, I'm not attracted to this, but you got these simp ass men that love it when these women dress like this, when they act like this. If you men don't want that to happen anymore, hey, you're the biggest part of the problem. You gotta say, hey, we're not attracted to this. We're not into this. This is not what we want. And just stop dating. Stop even looking at these women. And just completely just be celibate, man. Just damn, I don't know, go get with a prostitute or whatever you need to do. All right, that's not going off. You can listen to the apostles talk to you about that. All right, do something, but don't get with these ran through ass women, because it's only affirming their behavior. Okay, it's only gonna affirm them, letting them know that yeah, it's working. It's working. Yeah, for the simps it's working, but any man that's wanting a wife, hey, and that's why the marriage rates are so low nowadays, because you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. All right, they don't want to cook, they don't want to clean, they don't want to be submissive, they don't want to do nothing, man. They don't want to do anything, and they're gonna cheat on you. They absolutely will commit adultery against you. They absolutely will. This is Ecclesiastes 26 and 25. Then we're gonna go ahead and close out. It says, "A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord." A woman who's shamefaced is gonna fear the Lord. All right, a shameless woman is gonna be counted as a dog, as a beast, a wild animal. Okay, you want to be counted as that? No. All right, and thing is, all the order's all messed up, man. It's been messed up for quite some time. It's gonna stay messed up till the Lord comes back and fixes this place by melting it with fire, with nuclear fire, because these people are out of control. The kids are out of control. The women are out of control. The men are out of control. The animals are out of control. Everything's just out of control, man. Everything's out of control. But you men are the biggest part of this problem, allowing this shit to go through, because you like it. You like it. You like it, and you big it up. Man, she's so bad. Look at her, girl. Commenting on Instagram, you got a fat ass. Jiggle that on live. Jiggle on live. Damn, girl, you fucking fat. You got that fat ass. Fucking, got that fucking, that hot tongue emoji. That fucking, that sweat emoji, that red emoji with the tongue hanging out, and then like a fucking eggplant and like 2 fucking water driplets. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Shit, people comment and shit like that. Your men are the biggest part of that problem, man. It's not gonna stop because of y'all motherfuckers, man. All right, and the men in this truth, we don't act like that. That's some simp ass shit. That's not manly. That's pathetic. All right, it's weak. And hey, you're part of the problem at that point. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Hey, and again, he that justifieth the wicked and he that condemns the just, even both are abomination to the Lord. Right? Roughly paraphrasing in Proverbs 17 and 15. Because hey, man, you're trying to say that the apostle was wicked for what he said, but he didn't say nothing wrong. So again, with that, we're going to close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until next one, Lord willing. Shalom.